So in search, we will go to App Runner. We just have to make sure we are in the Mumbai region. Let's deploy this application. We'll click on create an app service. Now we have to give it the container. The container is an ECR. So we select container registry, Amazon ECR, and we can mention the container registry that we have. So we mentioned the repository, GenAI bot, and the image is latest. So this is what would be pulled and run. Okay. So App Runner also wants access to actually be able to fetch this Docker container and run it. So this is for the App Runner service. And so we can say that you can create a new service role that you want to be able to pull then. You also have an option for manual or automatic. If you select automatic, then automatically when there's an update to the Docker image in the AWS registry, then a new version is automatically deployed. All right, click on next. Now, the name of the application, let's call it GenAI bot. In terms of CPU, let's give it 2 CPUs and 4 GB of RAM. Now is the section for environment variables. As you can see, the .env is the environment variables which the whole agent.py file used using the load.env. But in our Docker file, we never mentioned .env or not even .env.example, which means that all these variables are not present in App Runner currently. And we have to make sure that all these environment variables are present. So for the first 3, we don't want to push it as a best practice to the App Runner console because this is my personal credential. What we would be doing is we'll be creating an IAM role and attaching that to our App Runner service, and it will give us access to connect to Parameter Store in Amazon knowledge bases. For all the other environment variables, we would be creating them now. So we have AWS default region. We'll select as a plain text. This would be the environment variable name, and the value would be AP South 1. The other one is the Bedrock knowledge base ID. Third one is the OpenAI model. And the fourth one is a sensitive environment variable, which we don't want to show in the dashboard because this would always be visible in the dashboard of App Runner service. So we have to mention that we want to fetch it from the parameter store. That's where we created this environment variable, right? So we want to put this inside the machine, the Docker container VM, as this particular environment variable name and fetch it from the parameter store, where in parameter store also we mentioned it with OpenAI API keys. All right. So in this way, all of our 4 environment variables are set up. We can see that port 8080 is where our application also runs. If we go to app.py file, you see by default it runs on port 8080, which is fine then. We can go to auto scaling. This enables the application to automatically scale up and down based on the incoming number of concurrent users. So if there are 100 concurrent requests, then this is how it should scale up and down. It'll also be doing health check just to know if the application is running fine. If it would not, it will destroy the container, create new ones, and it will automatically route traffic based on which containers are healthy. And so for that, we'll keep the default values, and the health check method would be TCP, which is just to check if the container is running fine or not. It will simply see if there's a socket running on port 8080. If there would be, the health check would pass, which means our application is running fine. So if there's a code issue, our application would not run, which means the socket at port 8080 would also not be working, and the health check would fail, which means the application has some issues. And so it will not send new request to that particular container. All right. For security, now we are going to create an instance role. So we'll click on IAM role. So this is the role up here, which should have access to the parameter store and also to knowledge bases. So we click on the IAM console. Up here on the left, we can click on roles. We'll create a new role. We'll mention custom trust policy. And hereby, we'll mention the service name that should be allowed to take the role and attach it to different Docker containers. Service name is App Runner. We'll click on next. Hereby, we'll do SSM read-only access, which gives it access to parameter store, where our OpenAI credentials are. And we also have to mention Bedrock full access, which has internally access to the knowledge base. So this gives our application also access to the knowledge base. All right, we'll give it a nice name. GenAI AV demo. All right, so this role is created. Let's click on refresh to fetch this new role. GenAI AV demo. Click on this, and that's it. For networking, we want to actually expose this application to the public, and that's why we'll select public endpoint. This will create a DNS address, which we can use to finally launch this application to the public, and this would be accessible outside as well. If we don't want it public and we want to use it inside AWS Cloud, we can also go for private endpoint as one of the type. All right, click on next, and we'll check if everything is fine. And we'll finally click on create and deploy. This is going to take some time. And let's have a look at how the dashboard looks like. So the first tab we have is logs. This is the App Runner event logs. So what is the whole App Runner service doing right now? This is the deployment logs, which is all the deployment that is done by App Runner. We can have a look over here. And this is going to be application logs. Once our application, the Docker container would be pulled and run, we can see the application logs over here. Then we have all the metrics that we can have a look at, which is how many requests have come in, how many are successful, failed, and what are the status to see the incoming traffic. You then also have configuration, where we can have a look at all the configurations that we have specified. And as you can see, one of the environment variable which was sensitive is now coming from parameter store. And other plain text, we can directly see the values up here. Scaling parameters, health check, and all. In terms of security, the role GenAI AV demo, which is attached, which gives us access to different services. And this is how we have set up all the configuration. Now, this custom domain is where the application would be hosted. So we went to localhost 8080, but now we have to just go to this particular endpoint to see our application. All right.